The King and Queen of the Netherlands attend a freedom meal in Den Haag. King Frederick X and Queen Mary of Denmark return to Chancellery House in Fredensborg. Princess Charlene of Monaco attends a gala dinner and award ceremony in Monte Carlo. And the British royal family celebrates VE Day in London. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Monday, May 5th, 2025. In London, King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom kicked off 4 days of celebrations in the UK on the occasion of the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II in Europe, known as Victory in Europe Day. The Pacific War, also known as the Pacific Theater, ended on August 15, 1945, when Emperor Hirohito surrendered to the Americans after the bombings of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. The formal signing of the Instrument of Surrender took place on September 2, 1945, aboard the USS Missouri. The celebrations began with a procession from Parliament Square to Whitehall, along the Mall, and finishing at Queen Victoria Memorial. From the balcony, their Royal Highnesses, the Prince and Princess of Wales, along with their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, along with their Royal Highnesses, the Princess Royal, and Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, and His Royal Highness, the Duke of Kent, watched a fly-past of current and historic military aircraft, including the famous Red Arrows. After arriving at the Amador Cruise Terminal just outside the Ciudad de Panama on Saturday, Her Royal Highness, Princess Leonor of Asturias, along with her fellow first midshipmen aboard the Juan Sebastian de Elcano, visited Panama Viejo. After the visit, Her Majesty, Queen Letizia of Spain, and the Princess visited the Restaurante El Nacional in Casco Viejo. In the evening, the Princess, the midshipmen, and the crew of the Elcano and Her Majesty, Queen Letizia of Spain, participated in the traditional reception on board the magnificent ship. On Sunday, in Monte Carlo, Her Serene Highness, Princess Charlene of Monaco, attended the final day of the 9th edition of the Monaco E-Prix. Organized by the FIA, the Monaco E-Prix is a 100% electric car race of the Formula E World Championship in the Principality. In the evening, the Princess attended the Monaco E-Prix Gala dinner at the Hôtel du Paris in Monte Carlo. During the gala, the Princess presented the first Prince Albert II of Monaco trophy to British driver Mr. Oliver Rowland. Mr. Rowland received the trophy for, quote, having achieved the best total points over the weekend, end quote. In Den Haag, Their Majesties, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, attended the Freedom Meal at the Theater and Film House Dakota. According to RVD, more than 1,000 freedom meals were held throughout the kingdom to celebrate 80 years of freedom. Quote, this special meal was set up with the aim of bringing people together from different backgrounds and ages and connecting them in a conversation about freedom and lack of freedom. End quote. On Sunday, Their Majesties attended a commemoration meeting at the New Church in Amsterdam on the occasion of Remembrance Day. Thereafter, Their Majesties laid the first wreath at the National Monument on the Dam Square in remembrance of those who lost their lives during World War II and peacekeeping missions around the world. Then, Their Majesties, government officials, and thousands of attendees held a moment of silence. This morning, Their Majesties, King Frederick X and Queen Mary of Denmark officially changed residences from Frederik VIII's palace at Amalienborg in Copenhagen to Chancellery House at Fredensborg Slot. Chancellery House is a summer residence of their Majesties. After their wedding on May 14, 2004, the then Crown Prince couple of Denmark lived at Chancellery House, while Frederik VIII's palace at Amalienborg was undergoing extensive renovation until 2010. During the formal welcoming ceremony on the outer courtyard at Fredensborg Slot, their Majesties were warmly welcomed by the mayor of Fredensborg. The ceremony also included a performance by the Fredensborg Slot Church Girls Choir and the Fredensborg Brass Ensemble. On Sunday in Copenhagen, their Majesties, King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark, Her Majesty, Queen Margrethe of Denmark, Her Royal Highness, Princess Benedicte of Denmark, and their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, attended a service at the Church of Our Lady on the occasion of the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Denmark. At 8:35 p.m. on May 4, 1945, the BBC Radio's Danish presenter, Mr. Johannes Sorensen, announced that the Nazis had surrendered in Denmark, the Netherlands, and northwest Germany. Quote, "This is London, the BBC broadcasting to Denmark. At this moment, it is being announced that Montgomery has stated that the German troops in the Netherlands, northwest Germany, and Denmark have surrendered. This is London. We repeat, Montgomery has just now announced that the German troops in the Netherlands, northwest Germany, and Denmark have surrendered." End quote. The solemn service, presided over by the Bishop of the Diocese of Copenhagen, Peter Skov Jacobsen, gathered members of the Danish Parliament, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Denmark, Ms. Mette Frederiksen, members of the Danish Armed Forces, and diplomats. According to the Royal Court of Denmark, the service, quote, "offered reflection, prayer, and music in honor of liberation and the sacrifices that freedom cost." End quote. On Sunday in Washington, D.C., His Excellency Count Henrik of Montpezat celebrated his 16th birthday. Born Henrik Karl Joachim Allan, Count of Montpezat, on May 4, 2009 in Copenhagen, he is the son of their Royal Highnesses Prince Joachim and Princess Marie of Denmark. In 2023, the Count and his family moved from Paris to Washington, D.C., where Prince Joachim works as a defense industry attaché at the Embassy of the Kingdom of Denmark. This morning in Kristiansand, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway presided over the opening of the European Conference on Democracy and Human Rights. According to the Royal Court of Norway, the European Conference focuses on the development of democracy and human rights in Europe. Leading parliamentarians from the Nordic Council and the Council of Europe gathered for the first time for an, quote, "extraordinary joint meeting to discuss the status of democracy in Europe." Young people from, among others, Ukraine challenged the parliamentarians during the conference. End quote. In the afternoon, the Crown Princess attended the opening of the 28th edition of the Kristiansand International Children's Film Festival. In Stockholm, their Majesties, King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden, attended the event entitled Jewish Life in Sweden, 250 Years at the Great Synagogue. On Sunday, His Majesty, Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said of Oman, began his official visit to the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria at the invitation of the President. During their meeting at the presidential palace, the Sultan and the President, quote, reaffirmed the strength of the relations between the two countries and the deep bonds of brotherhood between their peoples. They expressed their commitment to further developing these ties for their mutual benefit. End quote. On Sunday, Her Royal Highness, Princess Lala Hosna of Morocco, as president of the Foundation for Safeguarding of the Cultural Heritage of Rabat, arrived in Baku, Azerbaijan, to attend the International Carpet Festival. According to Agence Maroc, the International Carpet Festival celebrates one of the most emblematic arts of Azerbaijani identity, the traditional art of carpet weaving, which is inscribed on the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2010. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, May 6th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.